Motorhome and Adventures, good morning. We're continuing our travels throughout France, and today we're off to Frejus on the south coast next to the Mediterranean. So I'm really looking forward to getting to our campsite later on today, where we will be swimming in the sea. It looks very warm, and hopefully getting the canoe out back on the water, and whatever else Frejus has to offer. I think it has to offer a lot actually. It's some ancient history there which we'd like to explore, and yeah, lots of nice bars and restaurants and walks, so we're really looking forward to that. And hopefully we'll be showing you some scenery on the way as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Deep in wine and peach and apricot and strawberries. So we've just said that if we see another roadside vendor, we'll have to get some fresh off the field fruit.
Yeah, there's nothing like it, is there?
There's a bridge coming up as well.
There is as well, yeah.
Might be the Rhone, I don't know. It must be pretty near the Rhone.
Yeah, lots of canals alongside the Rhone in this area.
Yeah.
But yeah, it could be. I'll get the camera ready for the bridge. So we're just coming over the Severn Bridge, as it used to be called in Wales. No, not really. No, what's it called now in Wales? It goes over the Severn. Prince of Wales Bridge it's called now. But this is not. This is the Rhone, France. Oh, look at that.
Wow, that's a lot of water.
The Rhone actually is considerably big, isn't it? I don't know for how many miles it stretches, but
It's Germany to the Med.
it's quite considerable.
It joins up with the Rhine.
Ah, yes, that's true.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Well, here we are, pitched up, Playa de St Aygulf. We're just sort of south or southwest, I suppose you'd say, from Frejus. If you're trying to find us on the map, that's a little bit northeast of Saint-Tropez. So it is a really nice spot, and this is also a very good example of perhaps going unbooked completely. We went to the Paradis des Campeurs, which is a little bit south of here, and they said, yeah, go and have a look, we've got plenty of space, go and have a look around the site. So we did, but all the pitches were just really squished in. Even their sort of supposedly grand comfort pitches were crammed in, difficult to get into, tight space. A lot of the bathroom areas are a bit sad, so it's actually quite a good tactic to just go on spec. There's just so many campsites that you'd be I could just find it almost impossible to think you wouldn't get anywhere to stay. So we basically looked at that one. That was the one we had targeted and actually driven to. We left there. We had looked at a couple of others online, dropped into this one at St Aygulf, and what a difference. You know, I mean, there's got to be near on 600 pitches on this site, so it is a massive site. But they basically said, yeah, go for a walk. These are the ones you can't have. She gave me a printout straight away of stuff that was perhaps booked. It might be the ones that sort of front onto the actual water there, which I'll show you in a sec, because it's a lovely setting. But then, you know, there was all these spare. These ones next to us have remained spare since we arrived. There we are, pitched there. There was a little bit of wind last night, so we dropped the awning back in just in case. Didn't want that to fly off into the trees. But a lovely spot, and absolutely massive pitches. I mean, you can see right at the back there, we've even got a washing line set up between the trees there. Colossal size. Got electric obviously, and it's 16 amp electric here, but no water on the pitch. So that'll be a good test. So we just go into sort of water eco mode, fill it right brim full. I did before we parked up on the pitch, and then obviously use bottled water. There is a little fire hydrant thing there which has got bottled water, or got water tap on it, to get that for the kettle and stuff. And then just using as little as we can, and we could probably reckon we could get by 5, 6, might even be 7 days, because we take 120 litres of fresh. So let's show you the view down here. But it just shows therefore that, you know, not booked on the first one. Fortunately got there, didn't like it, and therefore got the ability to just come a bit further up the coast. At this time of year, obviously we're out of season, so if you're into the sort of French holidays, which is about the second week in July, first week in July, through to August and all that, then obviously you might want to think about booking, because it does get very busy. But as I say, 600 pitches on this site. It's hard to imagine they ever get completely full, but you never know. I expect it is a busy time. But this is then all a nature space. So sadly we can't take a kayak on it, because it does look absolutely lovely. But there are fishing posts. See a guy over there in the sea fishing. And that's about all you can do on it. You can walk around it as well. It's quite expansive. Goes a sort of series of lakes. Supposed to be even some pink flamingos occasionally drop in here as well. But as I say, nature protected, so a sort of a haven habitat for some quite interesting bird life and animal life. But lovely, just a few metres from the pitch, less than 50 metres away. And then straight ahead of me now is the start of the complex of all the leisure stuff and things like that. And but there as well, you've got access out through the back of the site there, or the front of the site I should say, which takes you straight out to a little beach that is the other side of that bridge. That's the coast road that we came in on. It's a little tiny bit choppy today because of that wind last night, but when we got here yesterday, that was like an absolute, in fact the sea was like that. It was like an absolute mill pond. There's a lovely little sandy beach around there with 4 or 5 restaurants right down on the sand, which is a lovely spot, which we did. We had to sit there and watch the world go by, and it was literally like getting into a bath yesterday. Sea temperature is about 25 degrees at the moment. It's quite early this morning now. We're only about 7:45, and it's about 26, 27. It was up at 31 yesterday, so despite the clouds, don't be fooled by that. It's like being in the world's largest tumble dryer when the wind blows, as well as the 30 odd degree heat. And then apart from this great pool complex, of which all the fountains are off at the moment, but it is it did look great fun yesterday for the smaller ones. Gym there, which is court toilet, which is open at 8, opens at 8 till 8 I think. Then you've got the little supermarket there, the bakery on the right there. This is a sort of yoga stroke exercise type studio. Toilets just down there. And you can get your fresh bread, baguettes, whatever else there in the morning. As you can see, quite a good sized supermarket. All your essentials and more, fresh milk, you name it, dairy, lots of spares for repairs, camping stuff wise. Got an alcohol off license there, you name it, usual sort of things, but obviously you'd pay a little bit more price wise in those rather than the supermarkets. They're less than a mile away. Is a massive casino supermarket at the bottom end of Frejus, which is very nice. And they tell you got to have those speedo type swimmers here. That's the shape of the pool, and it's just about to open in about 5 or 10 minutes. Nice little pool complex. We're June 21st, so we've not actually sort of seen this packed out. It's been quite fairly busy, but still space. But obviously the beach just over the back there is lovely, and prefer that. Certainly yesterday it was absolutely lovely. There's a big reception area here, which does get busy at. We saw it yesterday afternoon after we got here. A queue was sort of heading out the door. I guess it's such a popular spot with so many pitches that it does get particularly busy at peak times. That was a massive entranceway coming in, so very easy to get into. The one that we went to, the Paradis des Campeurs, that was also a very tight entrance into it. In fact, you couldn't turn around at all. You had to sort of go in and then around the site to even get out of it, and that was with us, let alone something perhaps a bit longer. But as you can see there, massive driveway in, barrier controlled, security guy on the front there who'll let you in and out, so plenty of room to manoeuvre, and if you've got a larger rig, plenty of room to manoeuvre. It is it's a dog friendly site as well. We don't have one, but I know quite a lot of you that watch do have them, so yeah, very dog friendly here. You can, if you didn't fancy bringing your moho, you can obviously hire these little chalets, which is very typical of a lot of the campsites all down the French Riviera here. Always have this mix of tents, motorhomes, caravans, and then they supply you, if necessary, with these little chalets as well. Crikey, you can get a double-decker chalet there. Got an upstairs balcony. And then dotted around the site are obviously the big sanitary blocks, which here at St Aygulf, be aware they don't supply loo rolls, so you have to make sure that you take it with you when you head into one of them. And what is also not uncommon on French sites is the loos don't have any seats either. So that's not the first time we've encountered that. I guess with so many people on site, probably saves a bit of maintenance. But look at the expanse. It's just over this side of the campsite. There's about 300 odd pitches, and then over the other side, where we were, where I've just walked from, again there was about another 300. So absolutely colossal site, but also provide a lot of space for everyone. So it's certainly one of the more spacious sites we've been to. Washing machines, tumble dryers. get the little tokens at reception for those. The shower blocks are unisex, so they've all got their own individual rooms. In fact, I'll see if I'll pop in there, see if it's quiet, and I'll show you one of those. So you can see you've got your own little basin in there, and plenty of change hooks and the like, and really spacious individual shower cubicles. So yeah, nicely set out. Wow, look at that, beautiful oleanders flowering there. Great time to come over there, all in flower everywhere. Yeah, that obviously goes back towards the supermarket down there where we were a minute ago. God, there's a rig, look at that. Got his little trailer there to take that lovely little quad on the back of his moho there. And some seriously pimped wheels. Very nice too. But as you can see there, stretches a fair old distance. Into the distance there, more chalets right down the end there. They've got car washing, sort of car washing bays or moho washing bays scattered around. There's the second of the sanitary blocks, that's the one nearest to us. And this up here, these little alleyways, which are gridded all the way along here, that gives you access to at least, as I say, about another 300 pitches, so near to 600 pitches in all, plus the chalets and stuff. They're a very similar setup to the other one that we've just seen. Got your laundry again at this end of the block. You then got the toilets area and then the unisex shower area. This is where we first all stopped off. We're up that second one just by the pink oleander there. So we brimmed full here with fresh water, and you can see you've got grey drop out there. So obviously we're using the waste hog, which is 50 odd litres waste. We'll be using that to take the waste out, but I reckon we could probably, with 120 litres of fresh, and then using bottled water, we could probably get probably manage to get by for perhaps even a week without a refill of fresh water. Outdoor washing up area, plenty of that. And then finally just there you've got your that's one of the black water dropouts. That's one of those slightly different style. So this one is you just lift the lid thing here. It's just got a straight drop down there, and then when you're finished you obviously close the lid and then just press that handle, or should I say foot press it, and as simple as that. So that's for your black water dump out. As you can see, huge shower blocks, absolutely loads of showers, and there's probably 6 of those blocks across the entirety of the site here. So yes, a big site, but actually they've laid it out sort of so generously in terms of pitch proportion and stuff that it's, you know, you don't get that feeling of everyone being on top of you. You get a decent bit of space. And as you can hear at the moment, it's coming up 8 o'clock. It's still here. All you can hear is bird song. Don't get any noise from that road that we saw earlier. That was just running past the beach there. Very quiet at night. Some music drifting across from one of the pubs, which is just out on the road there. But that finished about 11:30. It was a Friday night, so you can expect probably something a bit like that on Friday, Saturday night. There you go, that gives you an idea of the size of the place. We're around about 970 we were pitch-wise, but just look at that lot. And that was that short walk that we took to show you some of those lakes and stuff like that. But then all of these brown ones are camping or motorhome pitches, as are all of those. So, and then that's where you start the mobile homes at the back there. So absolutely colossal site. Electric EV charge points provided as well, and then some for the smaller people, some great Some great play facilities, plus some tennis courts and stuff there. Outdoor exercise equipment just beyond the tennis courts there. Plus, as I say, that gym that we went past. So yes, we were, we're looking to stay here for a week. It would have been nicer to have, it would have been ideal to have some, probably some fresh water on the tap on site. But having taken one look and had a quick walk round of this, we thought, no, this is, a much nicer setup than the last one. So we'll sacrifice our freshwater link on the pitch for a really nice setup. And this is now we're into the area, the nature area that we saw when I first took you out from the van, which is just through the trees. There is more of those complex of lakes, and then there's some, just start to see the boardwalks going through there, walks all the way around it. See lots of people tying things down as a result of the wind last night. It was like an enormous tumble dry, because it was still about 30 odd degrees, and yet it was blowing about 15-20 mile an hour winds. So there were lots of people tying awnings down and securing tents. And then once you've you can either drive around in your van, or we had a walk round when we got here, but as soon as you've found your pitch, you just go back to reception, let them know what number you've chosen, and as long as it's not one of the ones that they said that we couldn't use, then job's done. It's a nice spot, wouldn't it be? Right in the corner there, right in the corner on that pitch there, next to the lakes. And just starting to pick up the road noise again now as we get back to the front end of the site. But as I say, 21st of June now, and you can see how many are still clear. So it's if you find the right site, you'll have absolutely no problem, finding a campsite with availability at this time of year. And there's back round to the circle. There's Resi the mower hiding under the trees. Lovely. Probably go and have an explore today. Still a bit of might be a little bit of 10-15 mile an hour winds today, so I think we'll might potter down to St Tropez today, take Peggy the scoot, go for a bit of an explore, and I think the wind's died down enough now to get the awning wound back out again. But the most importantly, the Kadak's out. And look, we are 4 weeks into our break, and look, this is still the 6k gas bottle. It's showing less than 0.2 of a kilogram now. So in fact, let's see if it's really going to work. Yeah, we've definitely got some gas still. Yeah, so less than 0.2, but 4.5 weeks on a 6 kilo bottle. We've had what, 10 or 11 days off grid, where gas was running everything, so not bad at all. And there was the leaflet they gave us when we arrived. St Aygulf Plage. There's that map again that I showed you on the side of the one of those sanitation blocks. All the info on the when everything's open, obviously. So yeah, great little guide. What did we think of that?
Lovely, yes.
Wasn't it, hey?
It's a great spot, isn't it, here?
Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely.
We're
looking forward to exploring.
We are, yeah. We're right next to a protected area of huge ponds where there are apparently pink flamingos. So
yeah.
it'd be really nice to see those, but the chances are I don't know.
No, absolutely. See if we can order a pink flamingo for you.
Yeah, one of the inflatable ones probably.
Yeah, I bet there'll be a few of those. Absolutely. So we've got we're possibly about a week here, something like that. We've not decided yet, which is the beauty of course of not booking anything. You can just do your thing and when and where you like. So might do about a week here, I think, and then we'll perhaps try and drift up. We were thinking of trying to do some kayaking in the Verdon Gorge, so we still got that very much in our minds, but we've got some pottering around to do here. We'll try and show you a bit of footage of our trips out on Peggy, won't we?
We will, yeah, and the coastline looks amazing, and we're looking forward to exploring some of the coves and doing a bit of snorkeling, and just enjoying the beaches around here.
Yeah, be fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed that look around the site here at the St Aygulf Plage camping site. It's quite a mouthful, that. And we look forward to seeing you again on the next film during our travels in France. See you very soon, guys.